The rapid transition to electric vehicles is leveling the playing field for modern automakers. Years of internal combustion research and investment have been declared null and void, so anyone can become the new market leader in the era of EVs. My take is that Hyundai is one of the likely winners of this transition, since their latest ICE cars have accumulated an outstanding reputation, and the new electric models are undoubtfully at the top of the food chain. To convert you into the fans of Korean automaking, in today's episode we'll cover the 2023 lineup by Hyundai. So subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News and enjoy the ride. Hyundai Ioniq 6 First Edition. The recent success of the Ioniq 5 SUV has emboldened Hyundai to proceed with the futuristic exterior designs. The 4/6 sedan sticks to the prophecy concept and its swooping teardrop silhouette. The car's streamlined nose, low-position bumper, active air flaps at the front, and full coverage of the underbody contribute to a low drag coefficient of 0.21. Underpinned by the EGMP platform, the Ioniq 5 will come in 4 powertrain variants, with 55 or 77 kWh batteries and either 168 HP single rear motor or the dual motor configuration with 321 ponies. The flagship first edition of the Ioniq 6 will begin sales in October 2022, sporting 4 body colors, a cozy interior with a 12-inch dual-screen dashboard, and Hyundai's BlueLink connected car services. Hyundai Palisade. Introduced as a 2020 model, the largest Hyundai SUV arrives with its first ever facelift, boasting bolder exterior styling and even more standard equipment. The SUV acquires squarer body shapes and has a more rectangular grille with armor-like cladding. To create a wider stance, the boomerang-shaped vertical LED lights are pushed to the edges, while in the rear, the bumper was redesigned. As before, the power comes from a 3.8-liter Atkinson cycle V6 that is paired with an 8-speed automatic, sending 291 horses to the front or all 4 wheels. More changes are introduced inside the Palisade's cabin. It features updated seating surfaces, can be wrapped in cloth, leatherette, leather, or nappa, and is fitted with a new steering wheel. The entry-level SE and SEL trims seat 8 passengers, while the upper XRT Limited and Calligraphy introduce captain chairs for the 3rd row and reduce the seating capacity to 7. The standard infotainment gets a new 12.3-inch touchscreen with navigation, there is a Wi-Fi hotspot, and the SUV safety assists were surely enhanced. Hyundai Vision 74 Plus. Pony Coupe sports car concept is one of the most monumental designs in Hyundai's history. Almost 50 years ago, it had come out of the workshop of Italy's legendary automotive artist Giorgetto Giugiaro, but unfortunately never made it to the production stage. Today, Hyundai reinterprets this model as a lab study for its fuel cell technology. The Vision 74 Plus adopts the distinctive dynamic proportion profile and the unique B-pillar of the original. Plus, it sports the futuristic parametric pixel lighting technology. The hybrid powertrain combines a dual-motor electric system juiced by an 800-volt 62 kWh battery and a fuel cell system that carries 9 pounds of hydrogen. The total output of this retro sports car reaches 670 horsepower and 664 pound-feet. This is enough to reach 156 miles per hour and cover 375 miles of range. Finally, the cabin of the Hyundai Vision 74 conceals a driver-centric cockpit with a blend of heritage elements and modern design, such as a digital cluster and analog buttons. Hyundai Stargazer. Revealed for the Indonesian market, the all-new Stargazer borrows styling elements from the brand's Korean Starry offering, but instead belongs to the compact MPV class. The model has a futuristic exterior with Hyundai's new grille, Horizon-type DRLs, H-shape LED rear combination lamp, and either 15-inch steel or 16-inch alloy wheels. Its drivetrain combines efforts of a 1.5-liter naturally aspirated four-cylinder with a 6-speed manual gearbox and an IVT. The mill makes 115 horses and 106 pound-feet sent to the front wheels. The minivan offers 4 trim levels, seating 6 or 7 people. It gets standard automatic temperature control, leatherette upholstery, ambient lighting, and a telescopic steering wheel with tilting. The technology package includes a 4.2-inch driver screen and an 8-inch infotainment with smartphone connectivity and a wireless charger. Hyundai Santa Cruz Night Edition. Apart from getting a tangible price bump, for 2023 the Hyundai's compact pickup is also offered with a cool-looking Night Edition. The new model is based on the all-wheel drive SEL Activity trim, which means that it sits closer to the top of the trim ladder. Aesthetic changes include blackout front and rear skid plates, dark grille trim, black mirror caps and door handles, dark side steps, and unique 20-inch wheels, also in a dark finish. The Night Edition owners will also benefit from a more powerful turbocharged 2.5-liter inline-4 that produces 281 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of twist. The all-black interior gets an 8-inch infotainment, a fully digital instrument cluster, steering wheel-mounted pedal shifters, and such goodies like a power sunroof, rear sliding glass, and wireless phone charging. If you want Hyundai to succeed, make sure to like this video. Your thumbs up will also help our channel grow, so thanks in advance. We keep rolling. Hyundai i30E. At least for the next half a decade, Hyundai plans to use the 800-volt eGMP platform to underpin all of its upcoming passenger electric vehicles. Thus, to test its true potential, Koreans have put on a track the i30E Rolling Lab, which is basically a two-door version of the Ioniq 6 with a lightweight 3D printed aerodynamics kit. As a true member of the N sub-brand, it stays true to the 3 pillars of the N performance: corner rascal, racetrack capability, and everyday sports car. In this interpretation, the eGMP outputs 577 horsepower and 546 pound-feet of twist. It is the first N model with an all-wheel drive and electronic torque vectoring that enables the N drift mode, and its track package also includes 4-piston monoblock calipers and 400mm discs, enhanced cooling for the battery, and a smart leveling suspension. Hyundai Venue. For now, the 2023 Venue facelift is detailed only for the Indian market, but this leads us to believe that in the near future, the crossover will be getting a sure update for other markets as well. The model arrives with a new oversized rectangular grille, finished in dark chrome, revised split LED headlights, elongated bumper intake, and refreshed rear bumper with a full-width LED bar. The front and rear brushed silver skid plates are carried over, though now they feature horizontal black inserts to accentuate the car's width. 16-inch wheels remain standard across the lineup, but sport a new multi-spoke design. As before, the engine portfolio consists of a 1.2-liter naturally aspirated gasoline engine with a 5-speed manual, a 1.5-liter diesel unit with a 6-speed manual, and a 1-liter turbo with either 6-speed manual or 7-speed DCT. Finally, the revamped interior gets a dual-tone paint scheme, an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment, and previously unavailable connectivity functions. Hyundai Ioniq 7 concept. You can disregard the concept part attached to the name of the Ioniq 7. Most likely, the 7-seater SUV will arrive as a production-ready model as early as 2024, and it will build on the success achieved by the world's car of the year Ioniq 5. The newcomer is expected to keep the futuristically aerodynamic exterior and a pixel LED lighting signature that is already used by the Staria MPV. Unfortunately, though, we're doubtful that the production Ioniq 7 will get the concept's L-shaped third row of seats, pillarless coach doors, OLED screen that doubles down as a panoramic roof, and a retractable control stick instead of a classic steering wheel. At this point, the powertrain details remain undisclosed, but we anticipate that in this case the EGMP platform will come with a 74+ kWh capacity, 300 miles of range, and a dual-motor all-wheel drive powertrain. Hyundai I30 N Limited Edition. This is the latest member of Hyundai's I30 N that is limited to 800 copies across the globe. Distinguished by a host of visual upgrades, the model is available in two body colors, Phantom Black Pearl and the new Serenity White Pearl. It also wears retro front, side and rear decals, special badges on the front fenders, and rides on 19-inch forged wheels with a dark bronze matte finish. Under the bonnet, there is the usual 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with direct injection. It sends 276 horsepower and 289 pound-feet of torque to the front wheels through a limited-slip front differential. The model comes standard with an adaptive suspension, a 10.25-inch touchscreen, a panoramic glass sunroof, heated front seats, and a heated steering wheel. Lastly, the cabin boasts N-Light seats with red stitching and plenty of Alcantara. Ioniq 5. Launched just a year ago, the Ioniq 5 is keeping competitive by adding standard battery heating on all models, increasing its towing capacity, and covering more range on a single charge. Its 1980s exterior vibe remains untouched, so you get the same bulky shape, square lighting signature, and massive 19 to 20-inch wheels. Buyers can choose between 4 trim levels. Plus, in some markets, there is a new NAMSAM edition. On the drivetrain front, the mechanics are unchanged, so you will be choosing between a single-motor rear-wheel drive with standard long-range battery or a dual-motor all-wheel drive powered by the larger 77 kWh pack. The latter modification promises 320 horses and 10 extra miles compared to the last year's model. This means driving for 266 miles before a recharge is needed. The latter is possible at 350 kilowatts, bringing the downtime to just 18 minutes. Finally, in the SEL and limited trims, the 2023 Ioniq 5 can now tow up to 2,300 pounds. Do you believe in Hyundai's future domination, or are you a fan of Tesla? Share your thoughts in the comment section below this video. Personally, I am really excited about their recent accomplishments. Before you go, consider smashing the like button, subscribing to Automotive Territory, and watching more episodes about 2023 car lineups from other automakers. The links are on the screen. Stand with Ukraine, and may the torque be with you!